Admiralty Board. And first we have Ruth Lane from Region 1. From Region 2, Ryan Case. From Region 3, Jeremy Karsten. From Region 4, David Nottage III. From Region 6, David Klumpkin. From Region 7, Lisa Stuckey. From Region 8, Christopher Lynch.
That was a slide.
You know, it's a trouble, keeping all these RCs in line. From Region 9, representing Region 9, Dennis Gray. The RC of Region 10, Paul Reed. Representing Region 12 is Robert Westfall. The Region Coordinator of Region 13, Richard Smith. Representing Region 15, Tom Gurton. And the Vice Region Coordinator for Region 20, Scott Peter. And the members of your executive committee. Linda Olson, CFO. James Ortega, representing Compops. Tim Barrington, representing Starfleet Academy. Kevin Plummer, representing Communications. Jonathan Simmons, Operations. And the Vice Commander of Starfleet, Teresa Bristow. the Commander of Starfleet, Robin Waddell Vitasic. And our IC Chairman, Warren Price, will operate the screen for the roll call of chapters, which each region coordinator or representing the region will participate in. And let's have a hand for Warren. He's worked really hard. And I'll hand you the mic when it's your turn. Ruth Lane, Region 1.
USS Alaric, USS Angstrom, USS Appomattox, USS Ares, USS Arizona, USS Asgard, USS Bellerophon, USS Bennu, USS Black Hawk, USS Bonaventure, USS Sharon, USS Christine Hagelin, USS Columbia, USS Columbus, USS Commonwealth, USS Denali Station, USS Draconia, USS Endeavour, USS Excalibur, USS Freedom, USS Gallifrey, USS George Washington, USS Gorkon, USS Heimdall, USS Helen Pasquale, USS Hornet, USS Indiana, USS Jamestown, USS John Paul Jones, USS Jurassic, USS Kitty Hawk, USS LaGrange, USS Liberator, USS Liberty, USS Mott, USS Station Nikola Tesla, USS North Carolina, USS Odin, USS Ohio, USS Panther, USS Potomac, USS Providence, USS Renegade, USS Reprisal, USS Robert de Bruce,
Hey, Bruce.
USS Robbins, USS Ronald E. McNair,
ERC.
USS Starlake,
Starlake.
USS Tycho, USS Virginia, USS White Eagle, USS Jaeger,
Ships Region 2. USS Continuum. The SS Dark Silent Station. USS Da Vinci.
Yay.
USS Deja Thoris.
Taurus.
USS Exeter. USS Guardian. USS Hayes.
Houston, we had a problem, but the Hayes fixed it.
USS Harry Mudd.
You can't drag us into the mud because we're already down there.
USS Haven. USS Hephaestus.
Always forward!
USS Hope. USS Jubilee. USS Kaitan. USS Longbow.
We're here.
USS Neptune. USS Pagan. USS Premonition. USS Relentless.
Here.
USS Republic. USS San Juan, USS Tiberius, USS Trident, USS Victorious, USS Werner von Braun,
USS Apollo, the Archangel Station.
Like a rock.
Love that. USS Artemis, USS Battleborn, been there, done that, back for more. USS Bear, USS Corsair, USS Crockett, USS Diamondback, USS Endurance, USS Harlequin, USS Joan of Arc, USS Lafitte, USS Lone Star,
Grounded, sir.
USS New Orleans, USS Paladuro, USS Ravensclaw, USS Reaper, USS Regulator, the Retribution Station, USS Selene, USS Spirit Wolf, USS Targos, USS Tejas, USS Texas, USS Trinity River, and USS Zavala.
USS Angeles, USS Augusta, USS Aurora Volcanis,
Yep.
USS Balthazar, USS Eagle, USS Golden Gate, USS Gygax, USS Independence, USS Jarish Eno, USS Leonidas, USS Northern Lights, USS Onizuka, USS Peacekeeper, USS Pegasus, USS Stephen Hawking, USS Stormbringer,
Stormbringer, ooh!
USS Valkyrie, USS Wessex,
Bring it on, Admiral.
USS William O. Darby,
Region 5, USS Antares, USS Bismarck, USS Bozeman, USS Crusader, USS Destiny, USS Enlightened, USS Jack Fletcher, USS Riviera, USS Thermopylae, USS Wild Horse, USS Wolf 359.
USS Zarek,
Present, Admiral, sir.
USS Imperium, USS Riverside, USS Scorpius, USS Thunderchild, USS Valhalla, USS Verkesh, USS Wisconsin,
USS Abraham Lincoln, USS Adamant, USS Alistair, USS Albany, USS Ascension, USS Avenger, USS Britannic, USS Challenger, USS DeBrock, USS Dominion, USS Frank W. Alt, USS Hecate, USS Inferno, USS Invincible,
Present.
USS Justice, USS Malvern, USS Matrix, USS Mobius, USS Niagara,
Go!
USS Osiris, USS Richtofen, USS Sterling,
One ship, one heartbeat.
USS Sirius, USS Sovereign, USS Storm, USS Susquehanna,
USS Dauntless,
Oh, that should be one up there.
USS Excelsior, USS Fenris, USS Rival, and USS Vanguard.
Okay. USS Atlantis, USS King Edward.
USS Arafura, USS Genesis, USS Orion Star, USS Southern Cross, USS Teridium, USS Yara,
USS Ozark, USS Viroqua,
Yay!
USS Blackhawk, USS Blackstone, USS Bortas, USS Constellation, USS Dark Phoenix, USS Discovery.
On behalf of the USS Discovery.
First, it's already received a cease and desist order from Paramount.
Oh, son of a.
USS Hexham. And don't forget the USS Horizon.
Yeah, there.
USS Jeanette Maddox. ISS Katana.
Strength and honor, so say we all.
USS Marco Ramius. USS Missouri. USS Oklahoma. USS Orion. USS Phoenix. USS Reuben James. USS Starfire. USS Sunflower. USS Thunderbird. USS Umiak. USS Valiant.
For Dennis Bay.
USS William Wallace.
USS Empress,
I'm here, honey.
I picked the best one right there.
USS Hatfield,
To the stars with excellence.
USS Magellan, USS Miramar, and USS Sinclair.
USS Ares, USS Constitution, USS Darwin, USS Hood, USS Lexington, USS Narragansett, USS Nelson, USS Tang. Nope. Where do you want me to do that?
Scott Peter.
Actually, 17 first.
Okay. USS Arushi, USS Alioth, USS Pioneer, USS Tiburon, ISS Tomahawk, USS Wind Spirit, USS Zebulon Pike, 18, okay. USS Omni,
Okay, Region 20, USS Alba, USS Brian Boru, USS Caroline, USS Cahulan, USS Hyperion, USS Iceni, USS Merlin, USS Stargazer.
thank you all very much.
I want to Big shout out for TJ Allen for getting this roll call together for me. It took a lot of time to do it. And he didn't have to do it once, but 3 times, I think, so.
At this time, we'll be turning the program over to the Commander of Starfleet, Robin Waddell Vitasic.
Good morning. We're going to start with the EC reports, and we're going to do it in reverse order. So we'll start with Linda Olson and then the finance.
Linda needs going first.
Okay, as usual, I'm not going to bore you with a lot of money details. We have money, we spent money, we still have money. I do want to say that this year I have started a new report. I think some of you are familiar with it. It's called the New Members Report that I send out every week. And in that report, I have been seeing the names of a lot of chapters. And a lot of them, I don't know where the names came from. So if you would not mind, if you could write up a little bio about your chapter and tell me how you came up with the name, what it stands for, send it to me, and I will start including one of those each report. Let the rest of the fleet know why you named your ship what you did. I would also like to mention that the quartermaster has the new polos in stock upstairs in yellow, red, and blue. We also have the 50th anniversary Star Trek coins, lapel pins, and patches. So if you're not doing anything this afternoon and you have money, come and see me. If you don't have money, come and see me anyway, because I take PayPal. And if you don't have either of those, you can send me an order later. Thank you.
The next one will be Comp Ops, and that's James Ortega.
All right, I'm filling in for Laura, so I'm going to give in her report, which is the same the ECAB got, so just bear with me. All right, I'm going to read this verbatim per her request. This is the Comp Ops report, general session for IC 2016, and she writes here, this year has been all about stewardship in computer operations. Personally, the most rewarding experience I've had in Starfleet is taking on a challenging projects, making it my own responsibility, and having that sense of ownership for its successful completion. And it's what keeps me going when things get tough. And one of the greatest sources of pride I feel as a member. However, when one person is handling too many projects at once, not only is each project not getting the attention it deserves, we're also ignoring the opportunity for a member to be served, stewarded to that project. Starting this fall, I began reorganizing our department structure and workload to give current and new Comp Ops staff members increased agency to carry out the various responsibilities of our department. The first step was bringing in a new vice chief due to the various real-life responsibilities my previous vice chief, John Holliday, had little free time to devote to Starfleet work and had to step down from that position. And at that point, I realized that the amount of work is too big to give to one person. So I split the position excuse me, into 3 vice chief positions. So instead of being one vice chief, now it's actually 3. So the first position was given to Tony Nopes, and he's for database operations. Greg Mortison is the web operations, and myself for the help desk. Each of these vice chiefs was previously working in these areas, but now has free reign to handle their areas of concern as they see fit. And each vice chief is free to hire staff, select the software, install software, and change procedures to improve service for our members. In addition, I have put out a fleet-wide call for volunteers to take in many other positions in Comp Ops, from assisting with the member database to managing one of our several social media channels. And the response has been fantastic. In addition, to receiving volunteers to update web content or work on the database, we've recruited several members to serve as Facebook admins, as well as Twitter and our Flickr group, and Pinterest boards. And as a result, the engagement and reach of these channels has grown dramatically within the past year. Since the help desk joined SFI last year, the Comp Ops department, me, James Ortega, has been a powerhouse in turning this office around. While tickets were once being ignored, often for weeks, they are now being replied to and assigned within 24 hours, and most issues resolved in under 72 hours. In addition to migrating the help desk, a new software solution called OS Ticket, which offers much needed features that will help get support tickets to the right staff member faster. Here's what were accomplished in the past year. The help desk tickets resolved with 741. Top categories were membership issues with 290, and database issues were 258. Okay? Next up on the announcement regarding our annual web awards, which I know some people were asking last night for them. We received almost 20 nominations for this year's web awards, and we're looking for judges throughout SFI. We'll need 3 judges to review our submissions and choose a winner from each category. The web design experience is now required to serve as a judge. And if you're interested in judging for the web awards, please contact Laura Victor at compops@sfi.org to volunteer by September 15th. Winners will be announced by October 15th. Starting next year, the web awards will be handled differently in cooperation with our SFI Awards Director. The best website will be a standard regional award with each regional winner submitted to Comp Ops. The same way we also award the newsletter of the year from these winners. We will choose a single award. Okay, next up is the database. During this CS election, one of the few topics all candidates can agree upon is the member database is long overdue for a complete overhaul. No matter how this project is handled or by whom, it will be a very long and involved undertaking, requiring thousands of hours of coding, designing, and testing. And this time, we need to be more deliberate in gathering the required changes and planning out precisely how each page on the database will function. And part of that involves getting feedback from the members across Starfleet as how they use the database, how often, what features they would like to see, what works for them and what doesn't. That's something that doesn't have to wait for the election to end. We're starting now, and I've published an online survey at sfi.org to collect feedback on our current database, excuse me, and get your opinions. And we need feedback from our regular chapters as well as ECAP members. So if you haven't already, please fill out the survey, sfi.org/db-survey, and share this link with your fellow members. The more feedback we receive, the better. Now, what I would like to also implement, anyone here that has any outstanding issues that haven't been addressed, please go ahead and get with Ray Cordero and make a list out, and we'll go ahead and start working on that once IC is completed. Thank you, everyone.
Next, we'll hear from the Academy and Tim Barrington.
Hi, I'm filling in for Admiral Peg Pellerin, Academy Commandant. Got a written statement here that I'll just read out. This year has seen a number of problems and an increase in the number of new members taking Academy courses. The computer request system went through a number of problems which finally led us to abandon the entire system and have the student request their courses directly from the